We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there, putting it in no man's land, no play to be made, beats it out, puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Brinson leads off second with nobody out. Strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that will go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3 putout for out number 1. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2 to 3 for good measure as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Delino.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate. For ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close.
3-0.
Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's Rognadodor now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
DeShields breaks from the bag. Scooped up. Oh, behind the back. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
The designated hitter.
And that misses inside 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Snap throw behind the runner at second. DeShields at second with 2 down. Popped high in the air. Anderson is under it, and that retires the side. He played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Here's Starlin Castro. In his career against Mike Minor, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Martin Prado now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Running yet again for second. Towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Pitch is popped up. Minor is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's totaled 4 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1-0 the count. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone. Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Rangers ready now for the Marlins. Miguel Rojas, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Lewis Brinson. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for the Marlins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. No balls and a strike to count. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. He's on the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. Brinson, the runner at second with one away. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Walker, 33 years old, was selected in the first round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
On to first as they get the double play to get him. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Rojas. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Rangers.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the pitch.
The second baseman.
Fouled away.
Gore.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. O'Brien looks up, and it's gone. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The batter, number 1.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll step on first for the out. The side is retired. Rangers pick up a run here. Up next for Miami, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batter.
Digging in, Austin Dean. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Martin Prado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And Odor. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Castro charging this one, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2. Chopped to third. To his left, Anderson. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Back up the middle. Rojas comes up with it. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Set to deal on 2-2. Rounded slowly to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9.
So striding in, Lewis Brinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The Shields is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Into the box now, Ronald Guzman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down in there. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Grounder down the line at third. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Austin Bryce takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Nomar Mazara will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Delino DeShields. Ready with the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Zips it to Castro for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. And they're runners at the corners now. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 offering. Now Odor turns on 1 and sends it to deep right. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. But he'll be in there easily. Andres on third with 2 out. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and now they've got him picked off. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Kiner Falefa corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 13. Second base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And there he goes towards second. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Minor sets. 0-1 on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and a strike now. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Up next to the ring,
Dribble Cabrera will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's safe.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready on 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 0-2 once more. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Drew Steckenrider takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away, and he fouls this one off. Gallo on third, Cabrera at second with 1 away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He singled his last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Liner towards second. On to first, and the Rangers squander it. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the 1st out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Andrus will play this one at short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, the 7th.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can. And there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Shawn Kelly will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Hit in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
right fielder. No ball.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Anderson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Rougned Odor will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Well, if you'd have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus. Rojas is there, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 the count. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Kelly typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The left fielder.
Digging in now, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. Rojas gloves it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Nothing. So striding forward now, Austin Dean. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust of their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. In the dirt, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they will put the tag on him. They got it, and with that, the ball game